Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. I need your help for something. Don't worry, this isn't going to cost you anything, but we could actually be doing something really amazing for the world around us. Let me explain. Let's start off by talking about trees. We all love them. We all enjoy them. We see them in various parts of the country, and a lot of times we like to park under them because, well, they keep our vans a little bit cooler during the summer months. But trees serve a bigger purpose than just us recreating in them. In fact, trees provide oxygen. They clean our air. They provide homes for tiny critters, and we also need them to prevent things like mudslides because their root system actually holds the ground in place and provides kind of like this little barrier. But as you know, wildfires are ravaging a lot of different areas right now, and because of that, there's going to be a need for more trees. Now, in theory, this sounds super simple. We'll just plant some trees. But how do you even start that process? And as individuals, can we do that? Well, believe it or not, we can help with this. I was actually scrolling along on social media the other day, and I saw a creator that I have really followed for a very long time. They're very in tune with the outdoors and a lot of different organizations, and they brought up something that I wanted to share with you all. This is not a sponsored video in any way, shape, or form, but something that I have researched, investigated, and believe in. And with my platform, I want to share this with you so that you can help also. You're probably thinking, what are you talking about? And is this something that I actually want to do? And I understand your questioning of this, but let me explain. Do you have one of these? A smartphone? If you do, believe it or not, if you track your steps on an everyday basis through your health app, you can actually plant trees just for taking steps and lowering your carbon footprint. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but there is an app that I want you to look into, and if you're comfortable, then download it. It costs $0. It's called TREECARD, and I have started using it just this week, and I'm already very excited because I'm learning more about it as I go, and I'm seeing other people who are in my orbit who are using it and making an impact just doing the normal things that we do every single day. In fact, if your health app is tracking your steps already, then you, for every 10,000 steps, could be planting one tree. So let me show you what this looks like whenever you start out with the app. I'm going to show you a series of screen grabs that I did from my own process of starting up, and also kind of how it works. For every 10,000 steps that you take, you're gifted a tree to put on your tree island. This is just a way for you to visually see the impact that you're having, but for each tree on your tree island, they are actually planting a tree in one of various places across the world where they're currently working on foresting projects. In fact, one of them is in Canada right now, and I follow a creator who is associated with the group who is actually planting the trees. So I know it's legit. Participating in this, again, costs absolutely $0, but if you do decide that at any point in time you want to do more, you can link a card to it, but there's no requirement for that, and I personally didn't do that because, you know, I understand not wanting to link your bank account to various apps and things like that. So I'm just making my impact, doing my steps every single day, and it encourages me to feel like on those days where I'm a little bit more sluggish or I'm sitting down more, to get up and move because I'm benefiting something other than just myself. Now, I've always found my platform to be incredibly important for me to help out in the ways that I can, which is why I do a lot of advocacy for preparedness and then also protecting our planet in ways that we can. And so this is a good way to start doing our part to give back in the natural spaces that we actually enjoy. Now, again, you can see here, there's also an impact report where you can track your own impact. And because I'm just starting out, I haven't done a lot yet, but I'm going to be making it a goal for the coming year to plant at least 100 trees based on my movement and to add to this figure quite a bit. And I want you to take this challenge with me. This is where you all come in. If you're interested in doing this, I am going to leave my code right here. This code does not benefit me in any way, shape, or form, except for if I refer you, then it plants another tree. That's the only only thing that comes of this code. But this will link you in there so we can plant an extra tree together, and then it's just based off of your movement alone. I pulled up a few tree facts that I want to share with you guys so you can see the true impact of what it is that the tree planting can do to benefit us other than giving us our natural spaces. And some of these are interesting. For example, Los Angeles trees remove almost 2,000 tons of air pollution each year. And in Chicago, there are over 18,000 tons that are removed each year based on the amount of trees that they have. So as you can see, this is cleaning our air in cities that otherwise have a lot more contamination going on. This makes it easier for us to go into those places and be able to breathe clean air as opposed to smog. But that's not all. It says right here that people who can actually have a view of trees for their home office or for their regular office actually have less stress and anxiety, and over 50% of the pollution is removed from roadsides by roadside trees. I think that that's pretty spectacular. Now, big trees like this one, believe it or not, a single day, they can produce enough oxygen for 4 people. So getting to a stage where you have a big tree is kind of a big deal. So starting off with these tiny ones and getting to where they can become bigger and bigger is vastly important, especially considering we're fighting all sorts of horrible weather, which are taking big trees like this and mowing them down with fire. But here is the biggest one, considering I'm in Texas right now, where it has been blazing hot all summer long. Trees actually reduce the surface temperature. In areas that you do not have trees, your surface temperature is much higher, and it makes it harder for both people and animals to survive. But in addition, those areas have a lesser chance of keeping water in those regions. So big trees like this lower the temperature, and if I didn't have trees right now, I would be absolutely melting. So it gives me a newfounded appreciation for trees. So again, this is where we come in. This is where we can make a difference doing the things we're already doing. It takes $0 to do this. Just download the TREECARD app and start tracking your steps, and for every 10,000 steps, you could be putting a tree on this planet. Now, over time, you'll be able to see how many trees you are actually putting out there and your impact overall. But in addition, you're getting out there and you're doing more of the exercising, which overall also reduces your carbon footprint because you're not just doing it in your gas-powered vehicle. And I think that that's a big win also, especially considering I love to get new brain wrinkles and get out and adventure. I think this is a great challenge for us all. So I need your help. If you are doing this with me, in the comments below, leave some kind of like yes or I'm in or a little emoji of some kind to indicate that you're going to do this with me. And again, use the little code. It'll plant an extra tree for us both. And well, we're off to the adventure of making a goal. Again, my goal is to have 100 trees within 1 calendar year. I think I'll pass that, but I'm starting off there because I know I have some sedentary days and I know I have a lot of driving days, so I don't want to go all in and say I want to plant a tree a day just yet. Maybe though in the future that will be my upgraded goal. So tell me again if you're participating, and if you make a goal, leave it in the comments below. And remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time, and that good time can be a little bit better if we take care of our planet a little bit more. Till next time guys, bye!